After a rigorous and competitive regular season, we are ready for the American Conference Championship game. One team walks out of here with a trophy. Welcome, folks, to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, the home of the Tulane Green Wave. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Chapman. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
And now a 3rd down of the opening drive of this championship game. And they hand it off to the back. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Quarterback looking to scramble. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The midshipman operating from the red zone now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Solid drive to start this conference championship game. Now can they convert on 3rd down in the red zone? QB keeper, can he get there? He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Good assignment football here by this defense. Good job of rallying to the quarterback, keeping him short of the marker. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. He made it. 3 points on the board. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They're going to the air on the first play. Nice grab. It's Gordon. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it to the right side. Across the 40. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Toss it to the back, running left. Breaks free.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. We'll try to run it with the option. Back's got it on the pitch. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Moves out of the pocket. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they're able to make the tackle short of the line.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And Kirk, it's Navy in the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. We'll start off the 2nd quarter with a field goal attempt here. And he's got it, no problem. And the game is now tied.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Gain of 12. 1st down for the offense.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The big fullback's got it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Navy will snap it from the red zone now. Design quarterback run. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The midshipmen come to the line on 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Navy. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play, Kurt?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Here's the point after attempt. Connects on the PAT, so it's 10-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He's looking deep again. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Trying to find room. It's Gordon. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here's the handoff. Spinning out of the tackle. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. That's a design quarterback keeper. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Stabbed out of the air with one hand. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Are you kidding me, Chris? What a catch. In these elements, to be able to go up and make a catch with one hand, that was incredible.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
On first down, it's play action. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And it's a comeback route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Howard.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
The midshipman operating from the red zone now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Grab behind the line. It's Chapman. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Here we go. Navy lines up 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's a wide receiver screen. Touchdown, midshipman. They connect for 6.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Here's the 2nd down play. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. Bites off a defender. 1st down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
The offense really clicking here. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
important second down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Pass incomplete. So here comes the punt team. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. There's the handoff. Jukes to get past a man. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks in open space. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Navy.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Heads out of bounds after the interception. Defense makes a huge play here in this close game. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Play action here on first down. On the move now. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to chuck it again. The receiver grabs it, and they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught for the completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a 4th down.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that 1st down.
They're going to run it. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That'll pick up a 1st down out at the 37.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. It's a quarterback keeper. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Caught over the middle. It's Chapman. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Testing the right side here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Navy will snap it from the red zone now. Running back with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. What a ride it's been so far. We're set up for a classic finish to see who's going to claim this conference championship. Let's take one final look at the stats. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looks to the left for a quick throw. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Took contact on the throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. QB keeper all the way. Fights off a defender. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. It's a short completion of the tight end. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught, second down now. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. As the first down is still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
But the defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Chapman. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, they actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Ball handed to the running back. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And they'll kick it away here. He'll field the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
The midshipman operating from the red zone now. Working clock with the ground game. That's the spin move. Touchdown, Navy. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's running out of time here. Off target and incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Looking for his back. Pulls it in. It's Turner. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Fires it to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Hayes. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as good.
Ball is loose. They scramble for it. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. He finds some space, and they'll stop him after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Sticking with the running game. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. The punt team making their way on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Gordon. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Back to throw again. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And they get the completion. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass caught inside the 10. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, there are three things there that seem to be working against him on that play. The receiver didn't really sell the curl route that well. The pass looked to be late, and the corner was right there to break on the ball.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Makes it look easy.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the offense just takes a knee here. They cap off a tremendous season. They can call themselves champions of the American. It's a huge goal realized now.